Wait a sec. With her powdering her nose, it's down to just me and her old man. Damn, awkward. Majima-kun? Yes. I have no idea who you really are, but thank you for playing along with my daughter's lie. Her lie? The jig is up. You knew all along? Guess the jig is up. Of course. I could see through you two from the moment I sat down. Was it that obvious? If you knew from the start, what gave us away? I could tell just by the way my daughter was acting. I wasn't her father for all these years for nothing. Then why'd you go along with this damn charade so long? Cocoa was so desperate to convince me. It's my fault I tried to stunt like this, isn't it? I'm sure it's because I kept pushing her into dates with all those stupid suitors I arranged for her. You know your daughter well, you saw right through her. I lost my wife when Cocoa was still an infant. I raised her alone without anyone else's help. I tried to raise her well, so no one would look down on her for not having a mother. But I know I've been overly protected of her. I can see now that she's capable of standing on her own 2 feet. I've got to stop telling my daughter to do this or that. I've got to stop telling my daughter to do this or that. No more pushing her to meet potential suitors. She's her own woman. It's time I learned to let go. But the truth is, there's another reason I went along with your little charade. Was that someday my daughter's going to bring a real boyfriend to meet me, and I thought this might be good practice. Practice, huh? Thanks to you, I got a good idea of what to expect when the time comes. I think I'll manage. But it still ain't a good feeling to spend so much time lying to someone who knew it from the start. But I gotta tell ya, I think avoiding an arranged marriage wasn't the only reason Coco-chan pulled this stunt. What do you mean? I think she was trying to show you that you don't need to worry about her so much. Worry? Yeah. Pretty plain to see that she is the source of a bundle of your worries. I think she wanted to reassure you that she is capable of looking after herself. She wanted to prove to you that she can manage her own affairs, like getting married. Sorry, I'm back. I hope that wasn't too awkward for you guys. Did you even break the silence? Welcome back, Coco-chan. So, listen, your dad actually knew. Majima-kun. Yes? Cocoa, you've done well finding this man. I had nothing to worry about after all. Dad! I know, right? Goro-chan's a super guy. So this means you'll stop trying to set me up, right? Yes, I can see there's no longer any need. Really? Awesome. It's been an awful long day. I'm heading back to my hotel. Oh, okay. I'll walk you back, Dad. Goro-chan, thank you so much for being my boyfriend for even just a few minutes today. Goro-chan, I think you did an excellent job pretending to be my boyfriend. Glad to hear it. I wanted to give you this. Thank you. 5 pieces of fluorite. Whatever the case, I think I'm free from my dad hounding me to meet his suitors. What a relief. That's good. Yes, well, I have to walk my dad to his hotel. Yep. When you get a real boyfriend, you better do a proper introduction so he doesn't have to worry about you. I'll try. Bye now. Coco, I forgot something. Give me just a moment. Oh, okay. Huh? Something wrong? Majima-kun, there's one last thing I need to say. What's that? Majima-kun, I'm glad I got to talk to you. You went through all the bother of pretending to be my daughter's boyfriend just for my sake. You're a good man. I was trying to put one past you. Don't give me too much credit now. No, not at all. That's why I like it if you would be my daughter's real boyfriend. He's not giving up. Excuse me? What'd you just say? I said, won't you please ask my daughter out for real? Consider it for a moment, please. What in the fresh hell makes you think that's a good idea? Because you're the ideal man. I think I can safely entrust her future to you. Whoa, slow down. I'm having trouble believing my ears. You could start by just pretending, that's fine. Heck, if she won't take you, I will. Did you just say what I think you did? Yeah, Dad, what's all this about? Give me a break, you two. This is why I'm single. Really? Being suited? Okay, so let's see here. What's this place about? Oh, that's the Grand, okay. And what's this? Majima's apartment. Erotic videos. It doesn't say what this is. This. Try your luck at gambling. Bar with darts and pool. So the darts didn't do me. Darts and pool was somewhat fun, but oh shit. Yeah, there's no grapple here. But it's pretty powerful. So I don't seem to have an ultimate. Next fight I need to try and spam it and see if I have if I can spam it or if it's just one attack. So are we going to the erotic movie place and just to check it out? Yes, I think we are. Yes, yes. Mahjong, we're skipping that. Oh, here we go. Hello, Dai. Hello, guy. How you doing? Hey, buddy. I'm flat broke again. I want to go to the cabaret, though. So give me some money so I can go there again. Wish you earn money like the rest of us. Then I'd welcome you to my cabaret. Got some real nice girls there. Huh? Your cabaret? Anyway, why bother earning money when I can just take yours? Come on, hand it over. So I'm super slow. God damn it! Yeah, like. Holy smoke, is stupid strong. You bust my ass to earn that money. What do I care? If you want it back, you're welcome to come back and try the same thing on me. Okay, so where did he go? Can't see him. Yeah, like the special doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know where he went. He did take a big portion of my cash also. So that was a bit annoying. I didn't like that style too much. We're going over to this one. Okay, we didn't do too well here. There's no place to really smash his head against the wall. Did okay though. What the hell's going on? We got a side quest. Get real, you leech. What's all this then? Screw your little sale tax. You want us to pay tax every time we buy something, you bloodsucker? You'll bleed the whole country dry. I understand your anger is justified, but it's a necessary evil for the sake of the nation's people. Get stuffed. You gotta pay a sale tax on that fancy suit that you're wearing, you damn bureaucrat. This tax is only made to keep the common people down. Yeah, you vulture. That younger guy is sure taking some heat over some kind of tax issue. Guess it's my lucky day to run into a son of a bitch bureaucrat trying to spring the sales tax on us, all alone in a back alley no less. I don't like your tone, sir. I represent the voice of the general populace, and I'm here to tell you we're fucking pissed. Yeah, why don't we give you a little taste of public opinion, then you'll know what oppression feels like. Please, calm down. Violence isn't the answer. Don't do this. Oh, this pot's about to boil over. Please calm down. Shut it, asshole. Hey fellas, let's tone it down. Nonsense ganging up on one guy. Have a little pride, eh? What? You don't know who this cockroach is, do you? It's a pencil-pushing dickwad that came up with the sales tax. Sales tax? What? Don't you watch the news? It's a new tax they're going to start charging next year. Every time you buy something, they're going to charge you 3% more as tax. Isn't that ridiculous? What? That is some bullshit. And this guy... And this guy's the douchebag? That's highway robbery. Whoa, I about lost it there for a second. For a second there. Listen guys, I totally understand why it pissed you off, but beating this guy to a pulp isn't gonna make your sales tax go away, is it? Who gives a shit? The government needs to know what the people think of their shit policies in a way they'll understand. Direct action. Yeah, power to the people. If you ain't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You wanna stick up for this mosquito, then we'll show you the power of the masses too. So what you're really after is blowing off steam, sure. See how far that gets you with me. Prepare for the revolution, asshole. Here we go. Wall punch. I'm liking the music. Makes me think of Mortal Kombat, the movie. Oh shit, there you are. It's very simple, but very satisfying. I'm sorry, I was out of line. It won't happen again. Public outrage sure fizzles fast. Thank you for stepping in. Those people were out for blood. I am Taiyo Matsusato. Taiyo, as in the sun. If I may, can I buy you a drink as thanks? That's a good name. I am Majima. No need for any thanks though. Yeah. Oh no, I absolutely insist. Sounds like you got your work cut out for you though. You some kind of political big shot? Well, I don't have much in the way of rank or power, but I am in a position to help steer the country. I came to Sotenbori for a conference on taxation policy, but I wasn't prepared to face the public about it. You're driving a tank called the government, even if you're careful. People are gonna be pissed when you steamroll them. But you're trying to make this country a better place to live, right? You gotta take some pride in that. Do you think so? I knew people would be unhappy with the new tax, but only on a logical level. When I saw how emotional they got about it, well, it was daunting. If they find out that the sale tax is only the tip of the iceberg, and that there are more taxes on the way, I hate to think how the people will react. What? More taxes on top of the sales tax? Right. Nothing set in stone yet, but we're considering many more effective ways to generate revenue streams. In fact, at tomorrow's conference, I have to give a talk on some of those proposals. That's all. Well, I guess with everyone making such good money these days, you can't fault the government for wanting to get their hands in the pie. Yes, but as you've seen firsthand, we have to consider public opinion. I wonder if I can really come up with a tax policy that everyone could live with. Good luck with that. Even if they're throwing cash into the fireplace, nobody wants the government to hold out its hand. Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I haven't found the right balance, but I'm a little lost at the moment. Well, I can't say I understand a lick of what you're trying to do, but take care of the country for us, alright? Wait, Majima-san, can you help me just once more? Huh? You got another mob waiting to string you up?
Yeah.
Oh no, not that. I want to get your views on taxation. What? I know less than nothing about the subject of taxes. That's why you're perfect. You see, I just had this idea. Perhaps someone who is completely ignorant of taxation can offer an entirely different perspective. You think? Please, Majima-san. It's no exaggeration, the fate of this country rests on your shoulders. Will you please give me the advice of taxation policy? Yes. Okay. You win. Let's talk some taxes. Thank you. Your insight will be invaluable. But this is hardly the place for it. Can we go somewhere more appropriate? Sure, lead the way. Now you better keep in mind, I don't know the first thing about tax policy. Don't expect much from me. No, that's exactly why I asked you. I know you have some unique insights, not bound by typical conventions. So basically, you're basically hoping to strike gold with in a copper mine. Well, let's just make sure you're not completely in the dark with a basic question. Sure. Majima-san, do you know why the government collects taxes for the people? To provide public services. It's for providing public services, right? Oh, yes. That's exactly right. I'm sorry for asking such a basic question. Just as you said, Majima-san, taxes are collected mainly for the providing public services. Education, medical care, the police, fire departments, and much more are paid for by taxes. They pay for services that the people need to survive. Yeah, we gotta build roads and bridges and keep them in working order, right? But there's more to it than that.
Hi.
Exactly. They also serve another purpose, as in it pertains to general wealth. But we don't need to go into that much detail. Like I said, there's a whole lot I don't know. Oh, but aren't you interested in where your money goes? It's always good to know more about taxes. Yeah, I'm getting a proper school in here. Okay, let's shift the main theme. Majima-san, if you were in the position of collecting taxes for the people, what would you tax? I think I'll do tobacco before adult entertainment. Why not charge taxes on tobacco? Tobacco, you say? Interesting. Since the government monopoly on tobacco products ended 3 years ago, there's actually has been a small tax on tobacco products. Yeah, I smoke myself, so I don't really want to pay a tax on them, but I suppose they're non-essential. And if you're gonna jack up taxes, it's the non-essential stuff that you start with. People might even be more likely to understand the tax on smokes, right? I see. A tobacco tax. Yeah. A pack around 200 now. People bitch and moan, but I think they'll still fork over 300. I see. Interesting. At the 400 mark, though, I think I'd have a long, hard think about each pack being worth it. Yes, I think that's the point. I'd consider cutting back on my intake too. And what about 500 a pack? I'd probably quit cold turkey. You quit at 500, but if we raise it increment, you'd quit at 500. But if we raised it incrementally, He started muttering all of the sudden. What else do you think would have potential for taxation? I think something that's close tied to everyday living would have the best potential. A tax tied to everyday living, huh? Pretty shrewd. Air, pets, gasoline. Air, pets, gasoline. Yeah, gasoline is probably the most used one here. You can't really tax air, so we have to go gasoline. How about jacking up the tax on gasoline? A gasoline tax?
Yeah.
Why not? People with cars are obviously living it up here. Why not skim a little more off the top? The price of gas is dependent on the cost of petroleum. So people have experienced price hikes before. They should be used to price creep, actually. There's also a provisional tariff on gas tax. Yes, there's certainly room to raise taxes without too much notice.
Good.
Hey, why all the muttering? You're not feeling that one either?
Yeah.
Oh no, far from it. I think it's a fantastic idea. I will definitely follow up on it. Oh, good to hear. Majima-san, anything else? Do you have anything else to say on the matter of taxation? Anything else on taxation?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Well, I was thinking about the sales tax. Those goofballs were all riled up about. Yes. So next year, we gotta start paying 3% on the top of everything we buy, right? Yes. That's how it works. Well, why stop at 3%? Sure, you could go in at that rate, but wouldn't you get more if you bumped it up? That would be impossible. Majima-san, you saw what happened. Just a 3% tax caused so much outrage. People wanted to tear me apart. To charge more would probably end in open revolt.
Yeah.
No. Taiyo-chan, you ain't thinking. People are pissed cause you sprang a new thing on them. And you had to turtle up. You gotta think about the long game. Long game? Familiarity is a scary thing, my friend. Sure, people are bitching and moaning about shiny new tags, but once it becomes a regular part of life, they'll move on to the next thing to bitch and moan about. And that's when you start gradually turning the screws. Every time you hike up a little, you'll get some more blubbering, but they won't be scheming bloody murder like the first time you introduce the tax. Wanna know why? Because they'll be used to getting screwed. If something they're already accepted gets a little worse, it's just the fact of life doing what they do. So if you want to pull in the cash, you gotta have a plan to really amp up the sales tax. Majima-san, I'm getting goosebumps. And I think you're terrifying, actually. Are you even off this earth? You really wanna know? No, not really. Then if the sales tax were to be raised, how high do you think it should go? How high should it go, huh? You're starting at 3%, right? Let me see here. 50% is crazy. We actually have, I think it's 12%. No, 22 in Sweden. So this is actually low. 8%.
Yeah.
Say around 8%. I see, 8%. Actually, that's a good number. It's neither too close nor too far away from the double-digit 10% threshold. There would be dissent among the people, but I managed it could actually be workable. Yeah, but an 8% sales tax. But an 8% sales tax will bump 100 thing to 108. That sure hurt my enthusiasm for buying pricey stuff. Maybe if we went from the initial 3% up to 5%, waited a little longer, then hiked it up to the proposed 8%. Then eventually we'd... Enough with the muttering under your breath, Taiyo-chan. Oh, sorry, I lost my thoughts. Majima-chan, I'm so glad I took the time to speak with you. Yeah, I'm glad I was useful. Useful doesn't begin to describe it. Please, take this. It's just a token of my thanks. You got some primal spirit stuff. Okay, I better be going. I need to get back to the hotel and prepare my presentation for the tax conference tomorrow. Atta boy. Do your country proud, you hear?
Hi.
Will do, Majima-chan. I'll be sure to work in your advice. See you. So it's kind of weird. I never thought I'd be in a position to give a guy in the business of running our country advice. Taiyo-chan seemed to get the handle on how to go about jacking up taxes too. Good for him. Wait, jacking up the taxes? Did I just... If taxes go up, is it my fault? Nah, no way.